Okay, we go. Hi, Lucia. So we are right now in Tamera. You have been here for how long?
1 year.
1 year. So could you tell us more about your background and why you come to Tamera, and what was your experience of Tamera?
Yes. Actually, we have to go back to 4 years ago when I finished my study. I studied social science at school because since that I'm pretty young, I would say I was really interested into society and really understand how human beings work, especially when they are together. And then I've been studying this for 5 years, like high school formation. And then when was the point to decide which kind of university I had to go to or to get deeper in my study, I couldn't really find in Italy, because I'm Italian, any university which really fit, because I wanted really to develop and study how humans can be in harmony between themselves, and especially how humans can be in harmony with nature, because I think that we are nature. So how we can be harmonious in this world. And there was no university for it. Then what I did, I took my bike and I started to travel through Europe by bike, through eco-villages, community, alternative technology centers, and I did my own program somehow through Europe. And this for me was an amazing good experience, because I could grow up as a person, innerly I mean, and also I get knowledge which is like, I consider now precious, because it's new, it's fresh, and it comes out of research of people which are really willing to change something. Then it's really truthful knowledge and powerful one. So what I did was mainly a research through human beings and nature, and I've been working with theater, which is one of my biggest passions, and I really try to study more and more what does it mean to use theater as a healing way of heart. How can we use drama therapy to change ourselves and to set ourselves free from fears, emotion, and blocked and inner walls that we had. And I've been working mainly with children, and here in Tamera I had the possibility to start or build up a group with adults and some adolescents, which was really interesting experience. And then I've been in South America, especially in the rainforest. That was the strongest, I think, trip that I did in my life. I really love it. And to be in the middle of the rainforest, I've been working with a tribe called Baniwa. It really helped me to understand how much the human beings are nature, how much we are animals, and how much we have to come back to nature to really understand ourselves if we really want to change something in the world. And then with this knowledge that I got from this tribe in the rainforest, I keep going traveling, and outside myself but also inside, with this deep, I would say, spiritual path that I started in the core of the Amazon forest. It gave me a new hope and a big push, a big motivation in my life. And then how it came that I arrived to Tamera. Well, I visited different places, as I said, but I didn't find a holistic center. That's why I came to Tamera. I've been working in Andalusia in another center called Sunset Desert Technology as a gardener, and I love it. But something was missing, and that was mainly the social part. And then that's why I think that I arrived here, to really develop the community knowledge, the social. And 1 year in Tamera for me had been really a big learning process of opening my heart and really learn how to love, actually, to be truthful with myself, to be truthful with the others, and to develop a strong connection with everything that is around me. That was mainly what I studied here.
Yes, Tamera is very well known for this focus on the issue of what could be a true relation, what could be true love. So could you tell us more about your own experience of 1 year on those issues. What did you learn in Tamera?
Mainly is about to really recognize where the love or where the emotion that you have, they come from. For me, this was the inner process, which was running parallel with the Buddhist path that I decided to take. And so through the Buddhist philosophy and the Tamerian, I would say, if we can say Tamerian,
Yes.
I would say studies, I could really understand that I'm like a human being which got an ego and the soul. And in this year I really try to develop what does it mean to love a person with your ego, so to grab him or her, or to want it to have him or her only for yourself, and to act out of fears mainly. And what does it mean to give space to love and to give freedom to the person that is on your side, or to the people which are on your carrying and holding you to the process of life. And for me it was a big learning to set myself free, to don't make my own happiness somehow depending on someone else, but to come back to my soul, to my core, to my heart, and from here spread outside light, to give it to the others, and to really I would say develop more and more like unconditional love towards everything and everyone. And I really discover in myself more and more this love for life in general, which then goes to the human being, to the plants, to the spirit, to the energies which are around us. It's like 360 degree, I would say, falling in love with life.
Yes, it is a beautiful description. Some people I interview on those issues tell me that they have been for months in a roller coaster with emotion, because it is not so easy, because he just put your nose on all the emotions that you are used to push out, or the pains that you had in your life around those issues. And most of the people have a lot of pains connected with love, with people who have killed them, or some relation who was not good, or the fact that they lost their parents, or anything of pain. So have you been in this roller coaster yourself, or it was more easy for you? Because it seems quite easy for you, but a lot of persons told me that it was not so easy at least the first months.
I would say that, of course, more you open yourself, more things can come in. And then maybe it brings you on a really big roller coaster way. But as I said before, I think because I became Buddhist 2 years ago, and I decided to follow this spiritual path, which was really an anchor for me here in Tamera. I wasn't lost in this roller coaster emotional stuff, because as soon as I step into emotion, like, oh, does this guy loves me, or why is with another one, or why is blah 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 blah, you know, this question that we have out of fears. I went back to my spiritual path, as I said, my anchor, and I really asked myself, to what do I want to give space? Do I want to give space to fears, to jealousy, to anger, to ignorance, or do I want to give space to love? And then the answer comes pretty easy. I want to direct myself toward light and love, not to fears, even if it's not easy, even if it's not hard, if it's hard, and even if it puts you like in conditions which are like much more tricky than normal. But that's the path that I decided to take up to now. And I mean, I'm really young, I'm 23, so I'm making step in my life. It's not that my life is gonna be like that. I'm still researching and discovering. I'm still like here with my bike and traveling through Europe and learning. So this is a step, but I have to say that was a really important for me, because it was a big, deep opening, and a lot of knowledge came in.